Hello everyone and welcome to Blaugrana Everything and welcome back to the channel, the match review, as we look at how FC Barcelona managed to get another slender 1-0 win away from home against the Dynamo Kiev on Tuesday night. Now personally, this match reminded me a lot of the match on the weekend against Deportivo Alaves. The only difference here being that Barcelona managed to do their work as far as defensively. Marc-Andre Stegen was solid, and I thought Mingueza, he really stepped up. This was a match where Dynamo were targeting that wing. In this video, we're going to quickly look at the tactical setup for both teams before talking about Barca's performance on the night and discussing negatives and positives from the game, as well as picking out our man of the match. Quick reminder to hit like and subscribe if you're enjoying this video so you can stay up to date with all the coverage of all things Barcelona on this channel. I will be uploading my monthly player performance review. That's going to be for October. I didn't do one for September just because, anyway, I explain why in the October video. Let's go ahead and look at the tactical setup from the two teams. Dynamo set up in a 4-2-3-1 with the following players: in goal, Boschan; back four of Kejora, Zabani, Sirota, Karavayev. Oh, by the way, disclaimer, I will butcher some names here. In midfield, they had Shaparenko and Sidorchuk. And out wide, Depena and Sigankov. Was this Sihankov? I don't know. And Boyovsky playing in behind Harmash. Barcelona, on the other hand, set up in a 4-3-3 as Marc-Andre Stegen in goals, a back four of Mingueza, Garcia, Longley, and Alba, midfield three of Nico, Busquets, and Frankie de Jong, and a front three of Gavi, Depay, and Fati. There was no Dest on Tuesday night because he suffered an injury just prior to the match kicking off. Let's now briefly look at how Barcelona performed in this game. Like I said earlier on, this match reminded me a lot of the one on the weekend against Alaves, where Barcelona were able to dominate possession and they were able to have some kind of patterns of play, but they never really troubled the goalkeeper in the first half. To be honest, I was watching this match for large periods and I was genuinely not seeing where a goal was going to come from. And that's, of course, falling in line with what I had predicted before the match. I was predicting a stalemate, a goalless draw or maybe a scoring draw. But then now, when I was looking at how the team was playing, we weren't really getting enough chances. And when we were getting the chances, we were just not hitting the target at all, not working the goalkeeper. But that eventually changed in the second half after Ousmane Dembele came on and things started opening up a bit more down that wing. And Mingueza was looking for Dembele with the cross. It was deflected into the path of Ansu Fati, and he scored with a wonderful volley, a goal which just happened to be the only one of the game, and one which might have come at great cost, because looking at how he looked when he was coming off that pitch, I don't know if this man is going to be fit for the weekend match. Anyway, I will move on and talk about my negatives and positives from this performance. The negatives, there's really only one thing that would have bothered anyone above everything else, and that was our profligacy in front of goal, our failure to work the goalkeeper to just put shots on target. Just like in the match 2 weeks ago at the Camp Nou, Barcelona had many chances from which they could have scored here against Dynamo, but once again, we just either never hit the target or never worked the goalkeeper when we did hit the target. And we did have plenty of chances though to have high quality moments on the ball, but they just never came to fruition. Nothing really came of them, and I think that was the biggest negative. Of course, I can't criticize too much about the way that the team played or how they could or could not take their chances, looking at the fact that a lot of these guys weren't even fit to play 2 days ago, and the ones who were are still getting accustomed to playing in a different way and looking for a different movement and all that kind of stuff on the pitch. So my only negative for now is going to be finishing. It just needs to improve. We need goals to get through this group. Our goal difference is one of the worst maybe in the whole Champions League tournament, but yeah, we're going to need a good goal difference. It might just come in handy. Moving on to my positives, I think the performances from the youngsters here. Of course, you had Ansu Fati bailing us out, as young as he is, taking that leadership mantle. He's only filling in the boots of Lionel Messi, but you know what? He's doing what Messi would have done for Barcelona in this situation, which was just to get that goal that we needed. And him, along with Nico and Gavi, I mean, they just continue to impress me. Gavi was playing way out of position. Still, he had some meaningful contributions, particularly in that first half. I thought he was really our most creative player. And as for Nico, he went about his job like he was a seasoned vet and just, shrugging players off the ball, shielding it, manipulating the ball in tight spaces to maintain possession. It was a brilliant performance from him. And also, like I had mentioned earlier, I think Oscar Mingueza here deserves some credit. And yeah, the performance from the youngsters, that's my positive from this. Having said that, it's now time to move on to the man of the match. And it was pretty hard in this instance not to go with Ansu Fati, but I didn't. I'm going to give the man of the match to Marc-Andre ter Stegen because it was his saves that ultimately gave the 3 points to Barcelona. Dynamo could and should have equalized on more than one occasion. There was some poor finishing from Dynamo, but he came up with a save, and for that, I believe he deserves to be man of the match. Well, that does it for my match review. Thank you very much for tuning in. What were your thoughts on the game? And who was your man of the match? And what did you think of the performance? I guess maybe we shouldn't put too much weight into it since this is only the second match under a new coach who has only had like 2 days to work with the players. But yes, please let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great day and Forza Barca.